Welcome back, fellow adventurers. In part 1, we rolled through the Panhandle in Central Florida, glowing lights on the water, castles made of ice, and even a castle made of botanical gardens. But now we're cranking up the heat, literally. We're diving into the southern half of the state where Christmas comes with palm trees, sunsets, and one very confused snowman trying not to melt. This is part 2 of the Great Florida Holiday Adventure, and we're exploring 15 more Christmas wonders. From Tampa's riverfront dazzlers to Miami's mega displays all the way down to Key West's island-style holiday spirit. Stick around till the end because I'll show you the Florida tradition where Santa trades his sleigh for the motor. Let's roll south. We kick off in Tampa, where the Riverwalk becomes a glowing mile-long Christmas promenade. Everywhere you look, the trees are wrapped in lights, the bridges glow in festive reds and greens, and the waterfront shimmers like a giant holiday mirror. There's also the Winter Village, at Curtis Hickson Park, complete with an outdoor ice rink. Yes, it's real ice. Yes, I wiped out in front of a crowd last year. And no, I'm not emotionally ready to talk about it. It's one of the most beautiful riverside Christmas scenes in Florida, and it gets better every season. Right next door, Busch Gardens brings out the big holiday energy. Christmastown covers the park in millions of lights, towering Christmas trees, and themed shows that mix Broadway-style performances with roller coasters. One of the highlights is the Holiday in the Sky fireworks, set to Christmas music. And if you've never ridden a high-speed coaster while listening to a choir belt, "Hark, the Herald Angels Sing," trust me, add it to your December bucket list. This little Gulf Coast town delivers one of Florida's most charming small-town Christmas festivals. The historic downtown fills with lights, live music, food vendors, and their famous Harbor Lights ceremony at the marina. Kids get to see Santa arrive by fire truck, which honestly feels like the most Florida thing ever. If you like cozy Christmas vibes mixed with waterfront beauty, this stop hits the sweet spot. Moving farther south, Sarasota's Marie Selby Botanical Gardens hosts Lights in Bloom, a spectacle where the gardens become a glowing, shimmering tropical forest of LEDs. Imagine Christmas lights woven through banyan trees, mangroves, orchids, and palms. It's not just pretty, it's breathtaking. And they have one of the only holiday light tunnels framed by rare tropical plants. Florida Christmas is nothing if not creative. Naples loves elegance, but at Christmas, they love boats even more. Their annual Christmas boat parade transforms Naples Bay into a floating festival of lights. Locals line the docks cheering as yachts drift by, wrapped in twinkling garlands and animatronic reindeer. Naples has one of the most well-known holiday waterfronts in the entire state, and the reflections on the water are unreal. If you want classy, coastal, and Christmassy all at once, Naples pulls it off beautifully. Here's a fascinating stop. The winter estates of Thomas Edison and Henry Ford get wrapped in historic holiday charm during holiday nights. These two homes are preserved exactly as they were in the early 1900s. During December, they're decorated with vintage ornaments, handmade garlands, and early electric holiday lights, courtesy of Edison's own designs. It feels like stepping straight into the past. And yes, I did geek out more than I should have at the original Christmas light prototypes. Cape Coral throws an enormous holiday festival every year. Street performers, gift markets, giant snow slides, carnival rides, and, wait for it, almost 30,000 people show up annually. They even do a tree lighting ceremony with a huge musical production. It's loud, it's cheerful, it's colorful, and it's one of those events where the whole town shows up just to feel the Christmas energy. Okay, this one is iconic. West Palm Beach doesn't just build a Christmas tree. They build Sandy, a 35-foot-tall Christmas tree made entirely of sculpted sand. She's beautifully lit, animated with projections, and surrounded by holiday performances every night. There is truly nothing else like it in the world. You haven't lived until you've stood next to a glowing sand tree while warm ocean breezes blow by. It's Florida Christmas perfection. Just across the bridge, Worth Avenue pulls out the fancy side of Christmas. This historic shopping street is draped in lights, garlands, and giant holiday displays. You can wander past the Mediterranean-style courtyards while carolers sing and luxury storefronts sparkle. It's like the Beverly Hills of Christmas, but with more flamingos. Now we're entering big-time holiday territory. The Winterfest Boat Parade is often called the greatest show on H2O, and it's basically the Mardi Gras of Christmas boat parades. Huge yachts decked out in full Christmas scenes drift down the intracoastal waterway. Some have live bands on board. Some have dancers. A few even have fireworks. More than 1 million spectators line the canals to watch it. Yes, 1 million. If you've ever wanted Christmas lights with a side of Florida glamour, this is your moment. Zoo Miami lights up its pathways with giant glowing animal lanterns, oversized ornaments and tons of holiday decor. They have themed nights, holiday animal encounters, and even a tropical snowfall made of bubbles. The combination of wildlife and Christmas lights gives it such a unique vibe. Plus, you can take selfies inside giant glowing wreaths. I may have taken, let's just say, more than necessary. Now we're going full Florida holiday extravaganza. Santa's Enchanted Forest is the largest Christmas-themed carnival on the planet. Rides, coasters, giant light tunnels, music shows, and more food than your December diet can handle. This place is pure childhood joy turned up to 11, and they've been a Florida Christmas staple since the early 1980s. Come hungry and bring a camera. It's a neon Christmas fever dream in the best way. The Deering estate goes classy and vintage for Christmas. This historic 1920s mansion sits right on Biscayne Bay, and in December, it's filled with old-fashioned holiday decorations and beautifully themed rooms. They do nighttime tours lit by pine garlands, candles, and glowing lanterns. It's romantic, peaceful, and full of that classic Christmas spirit mood. As we roll deeper into the Keys, Key Largo kicks things off with a boat parade of its own. Island locals go all out with lights, tiki torches, and even tropical-themed reindeer. The vibe is very Jimmy Buffett meets Christmas Eve, and honestly, it works way better than you'd think. Bonus points if you grab a front row seat at one of the waterfront restaurants. And, here it is, the grand finale of our entire Florida Christmas adventure. Key West at Christmas is wild, warm, hilarious, and unforgettable. There's the famous lighted bike parade, where hundreds of locals decorate their bicycles with lights, inflatable Santas, and flamingo ornaments riding together down Duval Street. Then you've got the Key West Holiday Fest, boat parades, waterfront concerts, and the island's very own tropical Christmas tree. And yes, Santa really does arrive here by boat. Because of course he does. It's Key West. And that wraps up part 2 of our great Florida holiday adventure. From glowing river walks and island parades to sand-sculpted Christmas trees and Santa riding the waves, South Florida proves that Christmas can be warm, weird, tropical, and magical all at once. If you love this journey, stick around because the full combined video, All 30 Christmas Wonders When, is coming next. And trust me, seeing them all back to back feels like a holiday road trip you'll want every December. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and tell me your favorite Florida Christmas tradition in the comments. I'm Noah Adams, this is Oddity Atlas, and until next time, keep the spirit bright, keep the cocoa warm, and keep those Christmas lights shining, even if they're wrapped around a palm tree.